In November 2024, a team of archaeologists made a discovery so profound that it's forcing us to rewrite history textbooks. What they found beneath this ancient temple shouldn't exist according to everything we know about early human civilization. And the implications are staggering. Picture this. The sun is setting over the remote plains of Anatolia, casting long shadows across an excavation site that's been active for nearly a decade. For years, the team has been meticulously uncovering the layers of a temple complex, thought to be around 12,000 years old. Standard stuff, right? Well, that's what they thought. The day started like any other. Brushes, trowels, the slow, patient work of revealing the past. Then, a ground-penetrating radar signal, one they had initially dismissed as a geological anomaly, started showing a perfect geometric pattern deep beneath the temple's foundation. This wasn't natural. The team leader, Dr. Aris Thorne, made the call to dig deeper, diverting resources to this one spot. As they carefully removed layers of compacted earth, they hit something. Not stone, not pottery, but something that felt different. It was a smooth, dark material, cool to the touch and unlike any local stone. Ours turned into a day, then two. The hushed whispers on site grew into a buzzing energy of disbelief and excitement. Team members were calling their families, their mentors, telling them they were on the brink of something monumental. As the full structure began to emerge, the team fell silent. They were looking at a doorway that, according to all known history, should not be there. It was sealed, but it was unmistakably the work of intelligent, highly advanced hands. What was behind that door? It defied all expectation. Once they managed to open the sealed entrance, a feat that took modern engineering tools, they stepped into a chamber that time had forgotten. It wasn't a tomb or a simple storage room inside. They found a collection of artifacts that looked like they belong in a futuristic film, not a 12,000-year-old site. Spread across stone pedestals were objects that could only be described as precision tools, think surgical instruments, but crafted from an unknown metallic alloy that showed zero corrosion. We're talking about devices with microscopic serrations and components that fit together with a tolerance modern lathes would struggle to replicate. Alongside them were crystalline plates, etched with patterns so intricate they could only be seen with a microscope. When light passed through them, they projected complex three-dimensional star charts onto the chamber wall, star charts that depicted the sky not as it was 12,000 years ago, but as it would be thousands of years in the future. But the most shocking discovery was evidence of the construction itself. Core drill samples taken from the chamber walls showed perfectly circular holes, hundreds of feet deep, with helical grooves indicating a high-speed rotational drill was used. The walls themselves were made of massive granite blocks, each weighing over 50 tons, fitted together so perfectly without mortar that you can't slide a piece of paper between them. To put this in perspective, our largest modern mobile cranes would buckle under the weight of a single one of these blocks. How did a supposedly primitive hunter-gatherer society achieve this? This is where the story moves from incredible to impossible. We brought the data to a team of independent engineers, specialists in materials science and mega construction. Their conclusion? Unanimous. The technology required to build this chamber and create these artifacts did not exist 12,000 years ago. It's that simple. One expert, Dr. Lena Petrova, a leading structural engineer, ran the calculations to quarry, transport, and place these 50-ton blocks with such precision would require advanced lifting technology, sophisticated logistical planning, and a deep understanding of physics that we associate with the modern era. Forget rolling logs and pulling ropes. We're talking about controlled, powered machinery, the core drills. The energy source alone would have to be immense and controlled. Compared to the known technology of the Neolithic period, flint tools and basic pottery, this is like finding a smartphone in a medieval castle. It just doesn't fit. Nothing in our archaeological record can explain this leap in capability. Naturally, the scientific community is in an uproar. Mainstream archaeology is struggling to find an explanation. Some suggest it's an elaborate, modern hoax, but the geological and carbon dating evidence is irrefutable. The site is ancient. Others are cautiously proposing a re-evaluation of early human capabilities, suggesting a lost civilization, a progenitor culture that was far more advanced than we ever imagined, one that perhaps succumbed to a global cataclysm and was erased from history, leaving only these incredible traces behind. Alternative theorists, of course, are pointing to extraterrestrial intervention, claiming this is finally the smoking gun evidence of ancient astronauts providing technology to early humans. The debate is fierce, playing out in academic journals and heated online forums. Every new piece of data from the site adds more fuel to the fire. It's forcing everyone, from tenured professors to amateur historians, to ask one fundamental question: what if our story, the story of us, is completely wrong? The implications are world-changing. If a highly advanced civilization existed on Earth over 12,000 years ago, what did they know? Where did they go? This discovery isn't just about rewriting a few chapters in a history book. It's about rewriting the entire book. It suggests that humanity may have risen and fallen before, that we are not the pinnacle of progress, but perhaps just one cycle in a much longer story. The idea of lost civilizations like Atlantis has moved from myth to a distinct possibility, and the most thrilling part, they've just unsealed the second chamber. The story is far from over. If you want to be the first to see what they found inside, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell because you won't want to miss part 2. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.